Good morning, and welcome to this PRIDE Bermuda press conference to launch the Red Ribbon Week 2017. I would like to say good morning to the Minister, the Honorable Zane DeSilva, JP MP, and who is the Minister of Social Development and Sports, and also the Shadow Minister, Mr. Ben Smith, as well as members of the public who are in attendance today. Thank you, and my name is Colin Anderson. I am the Vice Chair of PRIDE Bermuda, and I am here to give some introductory comments about the Red Ribbon Week in Bermuda, which has been held for the last 20 years. Red Ribbon Week is an opportunity for communities island-wide to unify and take a stand against drug and drug abuse. The Red Ribbon events will bring awareness to the community of the ill effects of drug abuse on our island and what can be done about them individually and as a community. If you are familiar with social media, please feel free to go online and hashtag Be The Solution, and you can ask questions about how we can be the solution and how we can be intentional in our commitment to preventing the use and abuse of substance abuse among our youth. So there are a couple of key activities that will take place this week that we would like to remind you of. So look out for our young people who will be greeting members of the public on Tuesday the 17th as they remind the public to get caught red-handed being the solution, as red is part of the theme for Red Ribbon Week. Make sure that your office has purchased a Red Ribbon pack, which includes red ribbons to be worn in support of Red Ribbon Week celebration. And finally, on Friday, October 20th, please wear red and join us in the evening for our Fun and Glow mini fair on City Hall lawn with speakers, vendors, entertainment, and a performance from our third annual Red Ribbon Song Competition winner. So with those introductory comments, I would like to welcome the Honorable Zane DeSilva, JP MP, Minister of Social Development and Sports, who will give his comments. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I am pleased to be here today to launch PRIDE Bermuda Red Ribbon Week, which serves to further highlight the detriment that drug abuse and unhealthy behavior can cause to our society. Young people are our most valuable resource, and as a community, we must protect them. Investment in the early development of our children who are affected by the breakdown of the family structure as a result of substance abuse is of urgent social importance to this community. The Burden 2016 report has revealed that of those students in M2 to S4 that were surveyed, 71% reported use of at least one drug in their lifetime. In addition, the fact that 13% of the students have been in a car driven by someone who has been drinking alcohol is a clear indication that our children need protection. Studies show that evidence-based programs and services, such as those provided by PRIDE Bermuda, can have positive effects on the likelihood of a young person's choice to avoid turning to drugs or antisocial behavior. That's why the work that PRIDE Bermuda does year in and year out is so critical for our young people. We have to reach and teach our children at a young age so that they are not pressured or influenced into engaging in drug and alcohol abuse. Investments in programs such as PRIDE are cost-effective. U.S. data tells us that for every $1 spent on prevention, education, and programs, $18 is saved that would have been spent on dealing with the ill effects that drug abuse has on both the individual and our society. For example, medical expenses due to mental and physical illness, crime, and child and family services, to name but a few. In Bermuda, we have seen the effects and the end results of what a lifetime of substance abuse can have on individuals in our community. Whether you are a parent, a guardian, a counselor, a teacher, or just a concerned member of the public. You need to be a part of the solution, making a difference in the lives of our young people by deterring them from involving themselves in drugs and/or alcohol. As parents in particular, we must appreciate the importance of talking with our children about alcohol and drug abuse. I encourage all of us to make talking about drugs a part of our general health and safety conversations with our children. And let's join with PRIDE Bermuda in growing stronger so that our children can be drug-free. The Ministry of Social Development and Sports is part of the solution for a drug-free Bermuda. Thank you for inviting me today, and I wish PRIDE Bermuda much success in its awareness efforts.
I'd like to say that I'm very happy to be part of this initiative, that PRIDE is continuing to work over these years to make sure that our youth have an opportunity to stay away from drugs and from the ills that can affect all of our society. I believe that it's important as individuals and as a community that we work hard together to try to make sure that we do things as a group, making sure that we are showing the example to the youth. So that's with the parents, that's with instructors, coaches, teachers. Everybody needs to pull together to show that as a community, we believe that this initiative is important. If we show it as a community, the youth will believe it, and then our future will be brighter with it. Thank you so much for PRIDE for inviting me to this opportunity.
And now I will call upon the minister to read the proclamation.
Proclamation, PRIDE Red Ribbon, 16th of October 2017. PRIDE Bermuda will be celebrating the 20th Red Ribbon Week throughout Bermuda from October 16th to 22nd, 2017. And whereas Red Ribbon Week celebration symbolizes a commitment to make a difference in the well-being of our community, educating and empowering individuals to lessen the ill effects of substance abuse in our community. And whereas PRIDE Bermuda continues to offer quality, evidence-based programs and services to encourage participation in drug awareness and to collaborate for community change, making a visible statement that they are strongly committed to preventing the use and abuse of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs amongst our youth. Whereas it is the goal of the PRIDE Bermuda Red Ribbon Week celebration to involve families, schools, businesses, churches, and service organizations in all aspects of this campaign and establish an atmosphere that supports awareness, education, and ongoing initiatives to prevent illegal drug use. And whereas the Bermuda government wishes to recognize the 20th Red Ribbon Week celebration throughout Bermuda, and in particular, the efforts of PRIDE Bermuda, I, Minister of Social Development and Sports, the Honorable Zane DeSilva, JPMP, do hereby pledge government's continuing support for PRIDE Bermuda and its work in the area of drug prevention. Now, therefore, I do urge all Bermudians to commit themselves to be the solution for a drug-free community by participating in the 20th Red Ribbon Week celebration. And I encourage all young people to continue their involvement in positive activities, including community service, volunteering for senior citizens events, and peer education. Thank you.
Okay. And with those words, I would like to thank the minister and the shadow minister. And I would also like to thank some of the strategic partners that PRIDE has had over the years, starting with CADA and Mr. Anthony Santucci, and also the Department for National Drug Control and Joanne Dean and many of the individuals who are there. We would also like to thank the Bermuda Coalition, as well as the Bank of Bermuda Foundation, and in particular, David Lang, who has been one of our key partners for some time. I would like to thank Judith Burgess and the staff of PRIDE, as well as Kim Wilkerson and the other members of the PRIDE board for all of the work that has been done. And with those comments, we would like to thank you for attending this press conference today for the proclamation of PRIDE Red Ribbon Week 2017. Thank you very much.